I looked at the Grackle and I found out about the Gracile facialis, and that is like where you store like anger and other emotions or something. And I kind of already know about that, but the fact that that came up was really interesting because I was looking at the Grackle bird and it talked about like persevering and being like a leader. I didn't look too deeply, it was just a very faint search. Anyway, let's have a quick chit chat about everything, but nothing at the same time, but everything. One of the things I kind of like realize is just like as a Black woman in society, and I don't know if it's being a Black woman or just being an ambitious person, I'm very like conflicted about either of the two, but I think it just comes with when you I want to say when you sway from being mediocre and you say you want to be ambitious or extraordinary, it comes with extraordinary everything. You have extraordinary people around you, you get an extraordinary like opportunities. It's just everything becomes extraordinary when you decide to be extraordinary and exceptional, especially. And if you want to experience this, I think that what I would recommend, my 27-year-old advice, is to get closer to, as to go to your gift. You know what whatever your gift is. For me, it's writing. All throughout my life, I was a great writer. When I was, I think in the 7th grade, I was late to school. It's like one of those standardized tests that everyone takes in the state of California, and I was super late for it. And at my school was like, you need to take, because I think it helps them with their funding. And I came super late. Like I probably had half the time of everyone else to finish it. Less than half. Honestly, I was late. Okay, baby. Anyway, it's my disability. So I went and I was like filling it out really quickly, and I was just trying to like write about it. I don't even remember what it was about. I think it was about pencils. I don't even remember. Medicine. I don't know. But I filled it out really quickly. Just wrote this like little short essay. And then I didn't even finish it, and I really wanted to finish the last 2 sentences so badly, but you had to put your pencils down. And I was just looking at it like, oh, I didn't finish a sentence. And I was like, oh. Anyway, so months later, like, I'm not thinking about it. My teacher at the time, my English teacher is like, yours was like, she announced it, and I've never been one to like be super public about success or be public about anything, just because like I just personally never really liked attention around me, because honestly from a very young age I would just get haters anytime something good, haters. So I just like kind of was very to myself, and that's why I do not like having a social media page where people who I'm associated with, people I went to school with, work with, people who I used to consider friends, or people who I did consider friends, I didn't want them following me because they were really haters. So I just didn't want that energy when I'm starting something new or doing anything where I start to shine, because then they start to come and be like, who do you think you are for even trying? Like, it's just weird energy. So I just didn't want it. So I just was like, let me step away from that. And I just like moved into my space where I removed that. But I also didn't want to like block them, or I don't know. But I do block them from Flesh and Freedom. If you, you are not invited. Anyway, unless like I don't know you, or if I've met you through the internet, then you are invited, just because it's too many haters. So what was I talking about? Oh my god, I should pause and rewatch what I was talking about so I can remember my train of thought. Hold on a second, let me catch it. So I came so she announced to the class. I didn't want her to announce it because I didn't know she was going to do that. But she just goes, and she was the sweetest lady. She was blonde, and I think she was pretty well off. I think she just kind of taught, but I don't know, she was pretty well off. And she was real chill. And I think I don't know how, she was great. And she goes, she's so polite. She's so sweet. And I actually believed her kindness. Because a lot of people have that fake voice when they talk like this, but they really are just ops and haters. I'm telling you, in California, don't trust a lot of people who talk like this, who have to talk really soft spoken and have to use a bunch of words to say something because they don't want to say anything because they don't want to be legally responsible. Okay, that's why they do it. Okay. Anyway, so she was really sweet, and anyway, so she announces to the class. She goes, in the 6th grade, you just had the best. No, not 6th grade. I think it's in 7th grade. She says, your essay was so good. Like, everyone in the state of California takes this test, and yours was so good that for the next couple of years, they're going to use it because that was the best sample they had. It was you. And I was just sitting there like, okay. And sure enough, like I said, there the haters come. That's when the haters come. Oh, are you sure she was talking about you? Looking at you like, who do you, like, they just give you that look like, come on. So ever since I was a child, I always have that type of feeling, like when you're shining bright in your power, or whatever the case is, it comes with hateration. And that's why I just don't really like to, broadcast myself around people around me, because a lot of them still are not. That's why I'm kind of distancing, or I'm distancing myself, because the mediocrity gets angry when you start to, I don't know. I can't relate to it because I have something called self-confidence. And I know that I can achieve whatever I want to. So I don't know how it feels to not feel like I can't do it. I think, it's a lot of work, but I'm going to do it. And I don't even think about it when I'm passionate about it, because then the fire starts burning too bright. And I'm like, I'm going to do this. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't care what it is. If I want it, I'm going to get it. Yeah. Because nothing is impossible. Like, literally, like, I've seen people come back from the dead. Nothing is impossible. So I'm not going to get into that right now. That's for maybe my other channel when I post about it, because I used to post about like spirituality and stuff like that. But I'm not going to get into this. But all I'm going to get into is just saying that moving into your gift, it all comes together, okay? Moving into your gift creates moving into alignment. And it's just like, not even alignment, moving into like your gift, it just makes things extraordinary. And then you get extraordinary. What I've learned, everything becomes extraordinary. All the good stuff, extraordinary events, extraordinary, recognition, extraordinary abundance, extraordinary, an extraordinary life, extraordinary travels, all this. And then you also comes with like extraordinary ups and extraordinary haters and extraordinary problems. And you just have to learn how to, even I'm learning right now, is how to move in that space of denying mediocrity and not being around, affiliating and associating with haters. And that's another reason why I stopped letting people I know follow me, was because, like I said, I realized they'd be haters. They just be hating. And I just was like uncomfortable with that, because then I'm trying to do the best I can to be the best that I can. And I just don't need someone trying to chip away at my self-esteem, self-confidence, sneak diss, just do weird stuff. And then, or just can't even share, the competitive nature. Yeah, and then there's the competition aspect of people trying to compete with you. And it's like, why are you trying to compete with me? And then people are trying to compete with you, they're trying to trip you at the same time. You're running a race and they start trying to trip you. And it's like, why are you trying to trip me? Like, just try to beat your best time and you'll be fine. And if you're not good at running a race, maybe you're good at doing those long jumps. I don't know. Switch it up then. The heck? Make sure you win. And if you need to win, go win at something that you're good at, because then it's easier to win. For me, it's writing. It's writing. I'm like, writing. I'm like, what Serena Williams is to tennis, Bronx is to writing. That's just always been it. Always and will forever be it. And of course, I have the sense, the intelligence to allow others who are advanced in writing to critique and give, and so I can become better, as well as listen to others who read and acknowledge my work, to listen to their feedback. But naturally, it's just a gift. It's easy to do. It's not easy, and it's given me a very good sense of satisfaction. So that's just me on my writing, and me on haters, and me on that. Check out my piece. I quote Megan Thee Stallion a lot. I wanted to do a reel. I'm in a situation. I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah, that's basically what I really wanted to like touch on, and I feel like I touched on it at this point, which makes me feel like really great, because I just had some caffeine, and caffeine just like makes me kind of talkative, and I need to sit down and do some like really deliberate work, which I'm really happy to do now that I have the energy to do it, which is phenomenal. Anyway. Whew, where else are we gonna go? Okay, I need to like head back to my house. It was just at my parents' house. I wonder if I can put this right here. Can I put this right here? I don't know. I don't want it to drop while I'm driving. Can I? Is it gonna drop while I'm driving? I want to be Kelly Stamps, like the vegan version. I could get this. I love her. I wish I didn't spend so much time concerning myself with building community, because that's like why you people please. And for me, it wasn't really people pleasing. It was repressing my greatness to make others comfortable, to avoid their hateration, so that they could be around me. No. So I could be around, no. So they could be around me. That's true. Okay, so I bought a cupcake, to be honest, and I'm pretty sure they didn't take cash at Whole Foods at some point during the season where people were scared of cash. But I bought a chocolate vegan cupcake, and I just feel so confident. Like, I have like the worst social anxiety. What is this? This isn't a perfect cupcake. Look at that right there. It's a little creepy, but I'm gonna eat it. Probably the first one I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna put frosting then. It's kind of thick. I feel like this guy's watching me do my videos, but I'm on my period, so I'm confident, so I don't really care. Like, I have social anxiety, generally speaking, but when I'm on my period, I have a little feisty, a little zesty. So I don't really care about the attention. It's like, whatever. Don't look at me. I'm not looking at you. I'm just living my best life. So, and I don't come off as, I just like who I am on my period. I like who I am on my period, and I like who I am inebriated. I think I'm very sexy when I'm inebriated. Oh my God. They put chocolate in the insides. Who did that? Why was that a good idea? I'm taking this off because I don't need the calories. And I can't give it to my dog either because it's chocolate. Oh my God. And it's so fucking hard because they had it in the refrigerator. Why would you put this inside it? Like, what is the purpose of that? Like, it was doing just fine. It was doing just fine without that. It tastes like chocolate cake. This video was a dream I had. I had a dream. I did a vlog. And then I made chocolate. And I ate like a cupcake. I couldn't remember if it was chocolate or vanilla. But the vanilla wasn't appetizing. I think chocolate is iron. I should know because I've been vegan for 18 years. You just inherently learn about nutrition when you're vegan. Because everyone keeps asking you about where do you get your protein. And then you find out there's other nutrients you need, like vitamin B12 and vitamin K. And iron. Because now your doctors are asking you stupid questions. I'm supposed to get Thai food, but I'm not gonna get Thai food. I don't know. I'm supposed to get like Faha. I think that's how you actually pronounce it, but I don't want to get Faha because I just don't feel like spending money on Faha. Like, I'm on a budget. I'm not on a budget. I'm just on a spending plan where I don't want to spend a lot of money, so I might just make tofu and rice at the house. Ew, someone's clearing their throat and it sounds gross. He's talking so loud. Men are annoying. This is so good. This is actually really good if it wasn't for that unnecessary chocolate in the middle. Like, if they were baking this, I'd be like, can you just make me one without the chocolate in the middle, please? Like, what does that do? What does that do to put chocolate in the middle?